Right now in this little section that we have right here, we're going to talk about wake up time, ladies and gentlemen, waking up early and why that's important. Now, life shifts and things happen. So I'm going to tell you my current schedule, but I'm also going to tell you a schedule that I had previously, and I'm going to tell you a schedule that I have intended for in the future. And all of these things change because, life things happen. I've got friends in this industry that are up by 4:30 in the morning. These guys are getting more accomplished than anyone else before they even get their kids to school, which is wild to me because what most people don't realize is those really early morning wake-ups are the most peaceful times in their day. See, once the kids get up, the family gets up, the house is rowdy, things are moving, clients start calling, emails coming in, social media is beeping, right? When all of that begins to happen, that doesn't calm down to very late in the day when kids go to sleep, everybody's done, social media is still beeping, emails may still be coming in, people are emailing you at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night on an offer that you did this and that and blah, blah, blah. And you have to learn how to kind of shut down a little bit, take a minute for yourself, but really, how long does that last? Now imagine, if your kid needed to be at school at 8 a.m. and you woke up at 4:30 in the morning, you would literally have 5:30, 6:30, 2.5 hours of peacetime, 2.5 hours to do whatever's important to you, 2.5 hours to catch up on some work, or what most people do, 2.5 hours to exercise, meditate, pray, do those kinds of things. I'll give you a little example. My schedule has changed over the last couple years. See, my wife and I used to get up at 4:45 in the morning, and we used to be in the gym by 5:15, and we used to work out till about 6:15, 6:30, and we would come home because the kids needed to be at school at the same time, and it was kind of far away. So we would try to lock these things out early, but getting to the gym that early allowed us to come home and have significant amount of time between the moment we got home and the moment the kids needed to go to school for my wife, or for me, the moment that my first phone call became the topic of the day, right? And so that gave me enough time to shower. It gave me enough time to think. It gave me enough time to motivate and get creative. It gave me the time I needed to jump and move forward. Now, fast forward to today, I have one kid that has to be at school at 7:15 a.m. and I got another kid that needs to be at school at 9:10 a.m. And so in order for us to get to a school that's 20, 30 minutes away, my wife needs to leave the house by 6:30 in the morning. So we would have to wake up at 4 to give ourselves enough time to get to the gym, do everything necessary, and then for her to leave the house and go take this kid to school, right? So what do? Well, my wife wakes up in the morning, she takes the big baby to school, she gets back home, and then when she gets back home, we go to the gym together. We go to the gym about 7:20, 7:30. We work out till about 8:40, 8:45. We shoot back home because the gym is down the block. I take a shower and get ready for my first appointments, which I have mentally and physically created to begin by 9:30. Not 9, because I would only have 15 minutes to get ready, but 9:30 to give me an opportunity to take a shower and do the things that I need to do. My wife has the opportunity to take the baby to school, the one that goes to school later at 9:10, and she comes back home, she gets ready for the day. She begins her day around 10 a.m. Now, because we have this schedule, our days end up running a little bit later in the day. Sometimes we're still sitting in front of this computer at 8, 9 p.m. at night. It's a decision we've made to do the things that we need to do and sacrifices that we've decided to make to grow the businesses that we want to grow. Now, could I wake up earlier? Yes, but it wouldn't change my gym schedule because I enjoy going to the gym at that time with my wife. That's something that we do together as a couple. So we made that decision. Doesn't have to be you though. The important thing to understand is that these are things that need to happen in the morning, and waking up earlier will give you the advantage that you need to complete them.